Ladies and gentlemen, today is a banger. What's going on, 2K family? This is the Juggernaut returning once again with a little bit of limited gameplay today. So, as we all know, Aaron Gordon is the Season 3 reward for limited by getting all your rings. I just so happen to be an Orlando Magic fan myself. Love me some Magic basketball. So you know it's a must that I have to cop. So we're going to get into some limited gameplay. And we're going to focus on this one match that I had that was a very close game. And my opponent was Class A. He was great all the way through. We actually linked up afterwards and talked. Very good sport, but it was a great game. I can't wait to show y'all what went down. You guys ready for a little bit of 2K basketball? A little bit of limited, some ring chasing going on. Let's go get it. And for today's matchup, we're running this lineup. It's got a little bit of speed. We went with the exchange Sapphire Derrick Rose, along with Michael Jordan, Ben Simmons, Porzingis, and DeAndre Jordan, putting up pretty good size in the front court. On the bench, we got D. Harper coming off alongside Tatum. That Battier and Bosch duo gives a nice boost there. So boost Bosch up to an 87 Ruby, brings Battier from a Emerald up to an 86 Sapphire. So that's definitely a good boost. Then off the bench, I just wanted one shooter, so I left JJ Redick over there toward the end of the bench, and Gobert and Shaq, just so that way I had some bigs in case I got into foul trouble. A little less than a minute into the third quarter here, and Aaron pass picked off by Derrick Rose. I'm stuck in menus like a noob, but I still managed to make the layup. That exchange Derrick Rose was a good pickup, I'll tell you. He was worth the players it took for me to go ahead and get him. So I miss a layup here with Harper, and my opponent's trying to go on the fast break, running in. Zach LaVine with a nice reverse layup. That was incredible. Again, my opponent, great match. I'll be honest with you, this is the type of stuff I was seeing all weekend in Unlimited. Here we go again with Bingo. I mean, he's been rocking it around, passes it off, it's a rebound, kick and swing out. Bingo Smith with the ball again, and watch this, look at that move. He juked me out of my socks. He completely made me kiss ground. Trying to bring the ball back up with Jordan, and we get an and one, converting, tossing Jordan to the ground. He's going to go to the line, and he's going to sink the free throw. Now, what you're seeing is a 9-point lead. As you know, in 2K, no lead is safe. We'll see what happens here going into the fourth quarter. Things are going to get interesting. Got some pump fakes here with Bingo. Bingo moving around, up, pulling up for three, and nails it. Brings him within 4 points at this point. I was getting a little bit nervous. This is where I decided to kind of let the gameplay go through. That way you get a good idea on what's going on here. Going into this timeout, I'm thinking, I'm up 4 points. Got 3 minutes left. Been a crazy night, sweating all night trying to get this ring. Only had 2 wins out of the 8 games played because of 4 disconnects. It just was crazy. There was even one person who was running with 2 amethysts at one point last night. Don't know how that passed the server, but meh, it happened. So at this point, I'm just trying to hold on, try to see if I can secure the ring so that way I can step away from Limited for the weekend and kind of focus back on some XP challenges, because right now the goal is Wade. The goal is definitely Gordon, but the major key is Wade. Got to get that Opal Wade. Got to be one of the first to get him. We're trying to do big things on this channel and help y'all get past some barriers. Down 1 in the fourth quarter. 56-55. 1 minute and 33 left to go. Rose driving in. Passes it out to Battier. Goes in, and Battier misses the dunk. You hate to see it. Passes it up front, and then Bingo again. Misses this time though, thank goodness, because that would have been brutal as Rose presses up the court. dishes it off for 3. Batty 8 bricks. Rebound by Jordan. Pump fake, another pump fake, and back up and in. DeAndre Jordan with the clutch bucket there, going back on defense as Bingo Smith brings it up the floor. He's got some pretty nice moves as he goes in and yams it right in his face. This card had a big game. My opponent used them well. I'm just trying to get to the hole and get 2. As Derrick Rose gets hit, blocked, and out of bounds. Where is the foul, ref? Let's get this inbounds in correctly, and I turn it over. At this point, I am raging because I'm like, here we go again. Gonna take another L just because I'm dumb and getting impatient. At this point, I'm just trying to clamp up Bingo because Bingo's become a problem and he's really starting to get under my skin and putting this game in jeopardy. So I have to get a handle on him and clamp him up. But he's just juking me left and right like his name was Emmett Smith. Thank goodness he missed the layup there because I tell you, if he would have hit that layup, it would have been a big problem. Derrick Rose going the other way. All the way to the basket, hooping up. I'm telling you guys, go into the exchange, get that Derrick Rose for this limited weekend. He is a game changer. Get your rings, people. Get your rings. Quick foul by Siakam, trying to do the hack of Jordan. Very reminiscent to the hack of Shaq. At this point, I'm sweating bullets. 13.5 seconds, only up 1. Missed the free throws. My opponent calls timeout. 1 point lead, 12.6 seconds. And at this point, I'm wondering, man, I couldn't hit one of those to give me a 2-point lead. I needed a little bit of help there. But sheesh, I ain't getting nothing on that. Just doing a quick glance over, seeing who has energy, who doesn't, trying to see if maybe a last second adjustment. But I decided to go defense here, even though I left Bosch in. Batty, Jordan, Harper. Harper's going to be a big one here. That was one switch I made to kind of shore up some defensive things. If you don't know, that Sapphire Harper's money in triple threat offline. He plays good defense and keeps your opponent's strength low, so that way you don't have a strong, like, all-diamond team to go up against. Inbound the ball to Bingo Smith again, and I'm sweating bullets again. I'm only up 1 point, and we get an interception there. Stole the ball. He was trying to go cross court, and luckily I was able to catch it in time. Hit the first free throw. Derek Harper again, money. And that makes it a 3-point game with 2.7. My opponent's just going to inbound the ball. I thought he was going to call a timeout, and then he goes up and misses with Bingo Smith. We got ourselves a W out on these streets, boys. Limited is taking us to the board. Thank goodness I got the opportunity to get this done. The absolute sweat fest is over, and now I can go ahead and take a look and see what we're getting from the boards. Right here, my opponent goes and sends me a message giving me the GGs and what was a crazy game, so definitely want to go ahead and give him a shout out here because the game was definitely a good game. I mean, it was tight, wire to wire. You know, just happy to get the win at the end of the day because, man, I'll tell you, dub's a dub, and I'll take it all day long. Defense and shot selection were the difference here. He took a lot more threes than I did. Also, you know, I had an advantage in second chance points as well as points in the paint. Turnovers were tied. He had more points off of the turnovers, but I beat him in rebounding, which was clutch. 33 points for Bingo Smith. Killer. Double-double for DeAndre Jordan. Derrick Rose was clutch with 10 points. Michael Jordan with 16. It was a group effort altogether, but at the end of the day, getting the job done was what we came here to do. Now let's go ahead and see what we're going to get from this limited board. Middle shows token, but TJ says go left, and what do? We go left. Shout out TJ Man, shout out to my opponent, Fogelvon. His Twitter handle is going to be right down there at the bottom. He was a heck of an opponent. Great defensive player. He really gave me the business for for 4 straight quarters. I mean, that was a tough game. And I came out with a ring, baby. Let's get it. So week 1 was a successful week. Let's just hope the next few weeks keep going successful and we can get out on Saturdays with the limited. I just really want to thank you guys for coming to see my second video. I have a huge passion for 2K. We'll be doing a lot of other gaming stuff as well, such as Call of Duty, Among Us, and so forth. But 2K is my primary passion. I play it religiously. Play it all the time. Love the game of basketball itself. If you did enjoy the content, please feel free to drop me a like and a subscribe down below. And please comment with some things that you would like to see from the channel, some tips and tricks that you would want to know about, because I could break down some videos for you and actually help you guys out. So once again, this is the Juggernaut. Definitely appreciate your time. I'll catch you guys in the next video.